invites Charlie Brown to kick a football once again. Charlie Brown knows she will pull it away when he tries to kick it, but she promises that she will not, as kicking of the football is an important tradition of fall. Charlie Brown decides he should not break this tradition, only to go fine when she pulls it away as usual. Lucy remarks how peculiar it is that some traditions fade away. Charlie and Sally Brown are planning to go to their grandmother's for Thanksgiving dinner when Peppermint Patty calls Charlie Brown, inviting herself to have Thanksgiving dinner at his house, as her dad has gone out of town and has given her permission to go over to Charlie Brown's house for Thanksgiving. Shortly thereafter, she calls 2 more times, saying that Marcy and Franklin will also be attending. Charlie Brown, due to what Sally calls his usual wishy-washiness, is unable to speak up. That this is not possible. When Linus comes over, Charlie Brown explains his predicament. Linus then proposes a solution. Have 2 dinners. One can be in the afternoon with the other kids, and then Charlie Brown can still go to his grandmother's as planned. Charlie Brown is not convinced of this idea, as he cannot cook a Thanksgiving dinner and his only skills are preparing cold cereal and maybe toast, which Linus admits Charlie Brown cannot even butter. Linus, Snoopy, and Woodstock offer to help Charlie Brown prepare for the dinner, and the 4 get to work setting a Thanksgiving table, with Snoopy and Woodstock facing their usual antics and preparing a feast of various party snacks for their guests. Sometime later, Peppermint Patty, Marcy, and Franklin arrive. After everyone has a seat, Linus says grace and gives a speech regarding what Thanksgiving is about. Once grace is finished, Snoopy serves the food that has been prepared: butter toast, jelly beans, pretzel sticks, and popcorn. Upon seeing the unconventional meal, Peppermint Patty angrily complains about not being served traditional Thanksgiving food for Thanksgiving dinner. Embarrassed at the situation, Charlie Brown leaves the table in despair. Once he is gone, Marcy asks her friend if she was being too rough on Charlie Brown. Peppermint Patty vehemently says they should have been served traditional food for Thanksgiving dinner, knowing her friend's personality well. Marcy asks Peppermint Patty, "Did he invite you here to dinner, or did you invite yourself? And us too." Having a moment of clarity, Peppermint Patty realizes her mistake. Too ashamed to apologize to him herself, she asks Marcy to speak to Charlie Brown and apologize for her words should only make things worse. While Marcy goes to talk with Charlie Brown, Linus comments that the whole situation resembles the courtship of Miles Standish, which an annoyed Peppermint Patty denies. Meanwhile, Marcy discusses things with Charlie Brown, who still feels he has ruined the day for everyone. However, Marcy explains that Thanksgiving is about what Linus said in his speech. It's about being together and being thankful, just as the Pilgrims were. As they finish talking, Peppermint Patty appears and apologizes in person for her actions, which Charlie Brown forgives. Looking at the clock, Charlie Brown realizes that because of all the commotion, his family will now be late for Thanksgiving dinner at his grandmother's house, so he calls her to explain everything. When his grandmother finds out that his friends haven't even eaten yet, she suggests they all come to her house for Thanksgiving dinner. Shortly thereafter, the children start on their trip to Charlie Brown's grandmother's condominium, leaving Snoopy and Woodstock alone at home. As soon as they leave, the 2 friends set up a table outside the doghouse, where Snoopy serves up a traditional Thanksgiving dinner just for the both of them. Snoopy and Woodstock devour pumpkin pie for dessert.